Hey guys, it's Chad here bringing you another video, and today I'm going to be showing you a PC build video, as I said, in the holiday and the New Year's special video type thing. What we're looking at in terms of price is $461. However, if you continue watching, I am going to provide other options to make it cheaper, things like that, which can all be modified because this is a custom built PC. So first thing we're going to start off with is the 6-core processor. Now, before I say like all the parts, I just want to say even if you don't know how to build PCs, it's actually super easy to, and I'll provide links to how to build a computer. Like watch a 30-minute video. It's super simple. This case, really love it. It's super spacious. In terms of wire management, your first time building a computer, you're probably gonna be, you probably won't want to worry about that stuff, so you can always just throw all the wires everywhere, which is pretty bad, but it works. But I'll do a comparison video maybe, or a comparison right now. So if we look at an average, let's say, I don't know, let's do CyberPower PC. Alright, so we're gonna go for around the $500 range. So let's find a gaming PC. If you don't know this website, really like it, but they kinda rip you off. Well, every company rips you off, so yeah. Alright, let's see if I can find a computer for around that price range. Alright, so we're just gonna go with this guy. Alright, so let's see. The CPU is the A6 that costs around like $80. Let's see, and I'll just look at the graphics card and the thing. So it has integrated. So it's literally just running off a processor and an integrated APU. So for $600, you're absolutely getting ripped off. This thing cannot play any of the latest games, and if it can, really on low settings. This thing, build it for $150 cheaper, and it runs it way better than this. So I don't want to drag on this video too long, so I'm going to move on to these parts. Alright, so the 6-core processor, this is one of the best things out there for the price range. Even in low and high end builds, I would use this thing. I really like it. And in fact, I am actually building a second computer right now that's using this processor. In terms of the motherboard, I chose the Asus Micro ATX motherboard. I really like this because it has a lot of compatibility for high range RAM for DDR3. So I chose that because I really think that's a must, because most of the RAM is higher than 1333. So moving on, we got 8 gigs of RAM. This will pretty much run every game. Pretty much every game. Only a couple games require 16 gigs, but this does have 4 RAM slots, I believe. Yes. So later down the line, you can always purchase another set and get yourself a full set of 16. Alright, so moving on, we got the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive. This is the cheapest thing you can get. That's 1 terabyte, and 1 terabyte of space, really good. I'm just gonna skip the graphics card because I have a lot to talk about that. This mid-tower case is really good for the price. I was thinking about doing a couple builds in them. However, if you are feeling a little bit cheaper, there's plenty of cases that are in the cheaper range. Moving on, we have the EVGA 600B power bronze certified power supply. This is pretty cheap, and it gives you the 600 watts. That is pretty much essential for a build, and it allows for a lot of upgradability. Then we got just a standard DVD CD writer. Uh, this is optional. You don't really need it, but then you'll have to install Windows with a flash drive. So you have to look up that, which I'm sure you can find quite easily. So that can obviously be taken out. Wi-Fi adapter. I just chose the cheapest thing on the market. I recommend that you upgrade to something, a better USB stick that will get Wi-Fi better, but this thing will do its job. If you do have a way to hardwire your PC, hence taking a Ethernet cable and running it to your PC, I recommend that because you get way higher download speeds, and that's what I have on this PC, so it saves you the money there. So yeah, now we're just going to move on to the graphics card. Now I'm going to talk about the upgradability. So as I said, you can take away this thing as long as you install Windows with a flash drive. And I wouldn't really change anything in this besides the Wi-Fi adapter, this, and the graphics card. So if you don't want to do this price, obviously you can take out this and you can replace the video card. Now the video card is probably one of the best things that keep your PC running all these like really good games. So looking at the R7 240, you can pick up this guy. $54. It will save you a ton of money, especially if you take this thing out. You're looking at a whopping $400. Now the reason I'm trying to make it so it's cheap, is because I want to make it for around the price of a console. And reason being is Steam is such an amazing place. I actually took down a lot of the Steam videos that I made, but you can make so much money off Steam and save tons of money on games, and I'll probably be doing a video on that later. But I'm just gonna re-add this guy, and obviously there's cheaper options. You can always put this cart together on Amazon, and you can always switch around the parts. But PC part picker makes sure all the things are have compatibility. So put your build. If you ever see something on Amazon that you want to get, just choose it after you selected everything else, and if it doesn't show up in the search bar, that means it's not compatible. So yeah. If you're looking to if you're going a little bit more spendy, I recommend that you upgrade to the R9 280, or I'm sorry, not the 280, the 380, which is a bigger of a jump. You're talking about, almost a $50 to $100 jump. I recommend the $100 jump if you are gonna upgrade to the 380. Personally, I have the MSI one. However, you can get this one. So if you do that, you're looking around $538. So yeah, that's kind of expensive. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're looking for a really cheap build, I gotta say, you can run a computer off like without a graphics card. I mean, it won't run. It'll run Roblox fine, because most of my channel is based around Roblox. But if you ever do want to like get into PC gaming, eventually you could just upgrade to the R9 280, like I said, or the R7 360, which is the one I said at the start, which is really, really good, I've heard. Personally, I haven't tried it. It's one of the newer graphics cards that just came out, so it has some of the new technologies and such. Sound like a retard there, but whatever's. Alright, and the final thing that is debatable, I'm gonna guess most of you, like, some people may not have a monitor. You'll have to include that price. I won't be recommending any. Just find something cheap. You're not gonna find a 1080p monitor for any cheaper than like $80 if you're looking for the high res like that. As for the operating system, if you're out of school, you're probably gonna have to buy one. However, if you are still in school and you use your school email to sign up for dreamspark.com, the link will be in the description. You do get a free copy of Windows 8.1 Industry Pro. It does not let you upgrade to Windows 10, but personally I am using it right now. Just like scroll down, I'm gonna hide my product key, but you can see that it's Windows 8 embedded Industry Pro. So yeah, it's really good. Also, if you're looking, there is the Windows embedded Compact 7. So, or there's like multiple editions of 7. So, if you guys want to get Windows 7 because you don't like Windows 8, that's always an option for you. However, if you're wondering, you can always get a thing called Classic Start, which makes it more like the basic Windows 7. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, getting a better USB stick, I mean, it's really not hard. The more expensive it is, the probably how better it is, to be honest. And the USB 3.0s will probably be better, but I'm not sure how much USB 3.0 slots are on this, so I'd stick to just the 2.0s. So yeah, this is pretty much the build. I hope you guys get into PC gaming, and if you have any questions or concerns, just comment down below and I'm sure I can help you in any way possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.